Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Mull for Wednesday, the 17th of July. With McShane, we're working our way through the prophet Jeremiah, today reading the 13th chapter, which begins with a strange instruction given to Jeremiah. This is what the Lord said to me: Go and buy a linen belt and put it around your waist. Do not let it touch water. So I bought a belt, as the Lord directed, and put it around my waist. Then the word of the Lord came to me a second time. Take the belt you bought and are wearing round your waist, and go to Perath and hide it there in a crevice in the rocks. So I went and did it, and hid it at Perath, as the Lord told me. Many days later the Lord said to me, Go now to Perath and get the belt I told you to hide there. So I went to Perath, dug up the belt, and took it from the place where I had hidden it. But now it was ruined and completely useless. And God then goes on and says, in the same way, the people of Judah will be ruined because they've turned away from God. They're now listening to other gods. They're worshipping idols. And he says, they were to me like a belt that I bound around my waist. And as I read that, I thought, what a wonderful visual parable. And one wonders who saw it and how many people wondered what Jeremiah was up to as he did these strange things, walking around with this brand new belt, and it looked all good, and next thing he didn't have it. Where's your belt? No, I hid it at Perath. Why? God told you to. And then you get it and it's ruined. And as I read it, I thought, this image of staying close to God as God's belt, staying, as long as the belt was tied around Jeremiah's waist, it was fine. Nothing happened to it. It didn't get ruined. It didn't get destroyed. It was useful. It looked good. It was when he took it off from his waist and hid it somewhere else that it got ruined. And the implication I get as I read that, God saying to the people, stay with me, because if you turn away from me, you go off on your own, you're going to end up being ruined. And that is exactly what happened to the people of Israel. As they turned away from God, relied on idols, the land ended up being ruined and they ended up in exile. And for us today, we need to hold on to that. Walk with God, stay close to God, read His Word, let His Word shape us. Let's not go a day without investigating, holding on to God, spending time with Him. Let us walk with God. Let us walk in the ways of Christ, because that's where we will be protected and we will be maintained and we will retain our beauty. And as we turn away, that we'll end up being ruined and destroyed. So hang on to God, because He wants us right with Him all the time. Be blessed.